Hello everybody, I'm Aman, and welcome back to what is the second video of the Titanic in Minecraft update tour series. First of all, I want to start off by saying thank you. The last video I think is close to 1,000 views, which is pretty good for a small channel like me, so I just want to say thank you for that. So in this video, I've done all of Boat Deck and I've laid out most of A Deck, so I'll be showing that in this video. And any feedback or criticism would be appreciated to know what I messed up. And if you're saying I messed up on something, please tell me how to fix it. How to fix it. So that would be much appreciated. So I'll start babbling on about nonsense, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So I guess we can start with a quick fly around of Boat Deck, so you can see all the details and stuff. So I've done everything except for the rigging and the lifeboats, and I've already messed up these davits, so that's cool. But other than that, yeah, all the details are completed and everything. So about the funnels, I'm pretty happy with the funnel shape. It's pretty decent. I might tweak it a little bit here and there, but overall it looks pretty good. One thing I can't decide though is the mushroom block I used. I've seen many people use mushroom block, and when I've looked at Titanic Honor and Glory renderings and pictures, it's like a really light tinted yellow, but I don't know if this is too light tinted or if I should just use yellow terracotta. I'm definitely not going to use yellow concrete, but I was debating between this color and yellow terracotta, so yeah, I'm not really sure which one looks better, but I'm just going to go with the mushroom block for now. But other than that, yeah, all the details and stuff are done on Boat Deck, and without further ado, I'll do a tour of the interior spaces. So I guess we can start off here with the bridge. I'm going to try to go through these rooms pretty quickly because there's a lot of them and I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, here's the bridge in here. And here's the wheelhouse. Here's all the phones and stuff like that. And here we have the chart room. And then on the other side, we have the pilot's room. He's the person who mans the ship and port and stuff. And then here we have the navigation room, which is mainly used by the captain. And then in here we have the captain's sitting room. And then we have his bedroom and bathroom. And then that hallway leads back into his sitting room. So yeah, moving further aft, we get to this corridor. That's an access door that leads back out to Boat Deck. In this room, we have the 4th junior officer's cabin. Here we have the officer's smoking room. Now this wall should be mahogany, but there's not enough space to do a double wall here, so it's just this white wall. And then in here is the pantry for the lounge. Or not the lounge, the smoke room, my bad. And then here we have a steward's cabin. And then here we have the Marconi wireless room. One thing I find really cool about this room is it had a skylight that kind of went over their sleeping accommodations in the actual Marconi room in here. And here's their sleeping accommodation. And then here's the silent room, which was the machinery that ran the telegraph line. Or, yeah, I think telegraph lines. Yeah. The wires that help the ship communicate and receive messages. Okay, officer's water closet. Just a bathroom. That's another access door to get out to Boat Deck. Oop. Oh, it's raining. And then here we have the 5th officer's cabin. And then all of these officers' cabins are identical, so I'm just going to skip through them. It goes chief officer to 5th officer, or 6th officer, I believe. And then that leads back out to the wheelhouse. We are back in that corridor. The Marconi wireless room is right there, and the steward's cabin is right here. So moving further aft, we get to a first-class cabin. I haven't labeled any of these cabins yet. I probably should look at the deck plans and start doing that. I kind of forgot to do that. And then this door kind of separates the crew areas from the first-class cabins on Boat Deck. I'm not really sure why this cabin was in the crew section, but oh well. And then here we have another first-class cabin. All the first-class cabins are identical, pretty much. Here we have the machine gear, or the lifts machinery for the lifts. Jeez, my bad. Elevator gear. Another first class cabin in here, and then that leads out to the grand staircase in here. I'm very happy with the way this room turned out. I haven't put any furniture in here yet, which is fine, but I mean, this is a pretty generic grand staircase, I guess you could say, because everybody's grand staircase in Minecraft looks pretty similar. I try to make mine a little bit different, like the pillars. I mean, I've seen a lot of people use fence posts for that. I just use granite walls for that, or like the pillars for it, you know what I mean? And then for the floor, I've seen a lot of people just use sandstone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry about that. I just set the weather to clear. Anyways, so I've seen a lot of people use sandstone all around for the floor. But I just use sandstone sandstone slabs for the grand staircase, and then I just use quartz blocks and netherite blocks for the landings and stuff. And I think this looks pretty good. I think the netherite blocks kind of give it like a texture almost, because I've seen a lot of people just use black concrete for that. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I've also done the A-deck landing for that. So yeah, pretty happy with the way this staircase turned out. Yeah, pretty happy with it. So I guess next stop is the cabins on the other side, on the port side of boat deck. So in here we have a kind of larger first class cabin, and then that's a corridor connecting the two sides. Another first class cabin, a bath in here. Actually, I probably had a banner there for a curtain. See some privacy. Bath, room, I guess, same in here for the curtain thing. There's not enough room in here for a sink. And then another first class cabin. I guess these should technically be called lavatories or water closets, but yeah. Okay, so I guess the next stop would be the first class gymnasium. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Again, I've seen a lot of people use sandstone in here as well. And I wanted to add like a green block in here that had like a lot of texture to it. I was thinking about using like the tops of shulker boxes, but that would look weird and it would be kind of hard to build around because I would keep opening the shulker boxes accidentally. But yeah, other than that, pretty happy with the way this room turned out. It's pretty detailed, and yeah, just pretty happy with it overall. So yeah, I guess the next stop is this deck housing right here. This would be a staircase down to the A-deck promenade. This is the officer's mess, I'm pretty sure. I keep forgetting to label everything once I'm finished with it. Here, this is a pantry. And then we have a lift to bring food up from the galleys. This first and second class galleys on boat deck. Or no, not boat deck, D-deck, my bad. And then this is the machinery for that lift. This room should be a bit bigger, but I kind of messed up this deck housing a little bit, so it just has to be small, I guess. Here, this is a deck chairs room. Haven't had any deck chairs in it. Should probably do that. And then here we have another staircase down to the A-deck promenade. And then I guess we can go to the reciprocating engine room, roof deck house. So yeah, this is the water tank room, and there would be like a door somewhere along this wall to get to the actual staircase that goes down to the engine room, but I haven't added that in yet. And I should probably add, did I say water closet? Anyways, water tanks. I should probably add more detail in here and stuff. None of this stuff is labeled. In here we have another water tank room. And this is the engineer's smoke room, I believe. It might be the mess. I know it's an engineer's space, so I'll have to just double check the name of it. And then I guess we can move on to the next deck housing. Sorry, I'm off today. Deck housing. So here we have a fan room. Here, these would be lights, or not lights, like well, yeah, lights to allow more natural light into the smoke rooms. That's what that's for. Here we have another fan room, deck games. And here would be a dog kennel. I kind of forgot to add that. Deck store. That's more lights going into the smoking room, first class smoking room, and then we have a staircase, that spiral staircase that goes down to the galleys on D deck. Okay, next stop is the second class staircase entrance, or lobby, I guess. Now this, I need to redo this a little bit. Like, this wall needs to be mahogany, but there's not enough space to, like, double wall it and stuff. So I'm gonna have to extend this entire wall 1 block outward, which is fine. It won't take too long. And then for the actual staircase itself, I haven't had any stairs, obviously, but, like, I think it's pretty decent for the most part. Right, so we're back in the grand staircase, because I've basically laid out most of A deck. So I've done the A deck landing for the grand staircase. It would continue down that way. I've started to do the rooms and stuff. Then we have the elevators. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this anvil thing or just go back to iron bars. But then this is all laid out in here, and most of it's labeled already. Like, that's gonna be a bath and stuff. So yeah, everything's laid out. I just need to build it. And then I've also laid out the reading and writing room as well as the lounge. So yeah, that's gonna be in an update video, probably coming sometime soon, because there's really not too much to do on A deck, because there's just a bunch of big rooms. I mean, I guess all these accommodations and stuff up here would take a bit, but it's not like boat deck when you have a lot of stuff to look over and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for A deck. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Again, any feedback would be appreciated, but if you are gonna leave a quote-unquote mean comment to hurt my feelings, just tell me how to fix it and stuff. So yeah, any feedback be appreciated. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next update video, and goodbye.